So when I start the car, you should see the steering wheel go into place. There you go. And the seat moves in to where I like to drive it. That's sweet. The Super Track Pack now has the SRT screens on there. Put that bad boy in track mode. And you should see track up there. Beautiful. And then if I switch it to sport, nice. And you actually see the difference between the modes here. And so if you just stick with default, that's basically your running around town. Oh man, that's definitely awesome. I love the gauges. So either way, that's the Tazer by ZAuto. All right, so I finally took the plunge. I went out, I got the ZAutomotive Tazer, and for those of you guys that don't know, it's really something that just kind of unlocks everything that's in your car already. So some of the higher trim levels have different types of gauges. Me personally, the reason why I got this is because I wanted the different track mode. I wanted to unlock track mode. And then another thing that I absolutely love that's I have in my Charger is the easy in, the easy out. So when I shut the car off, the steering wheel moves up, the seat kind of kicks back, and then when you start it up, everything goes back into the place that you really wanted to. So it's really nice. Another thing that I wanted to try out, and a lot of Scatpack guys do it, is the Valet Mode, Track Mode, the different types of mode. Now, I already have everything installed, and so right away, what I'll say is, if you have a Scatpack, you're gonna lose your splash screen. I tried putting the Scatpack splash screen there, and really the only two options that I seem to have now are the Challenger splash screen and the Hellcat. So, you know, when I start this thing up, you guys are gonna, you guys are probably gonna see that Hellcat. But it's really simple. If you have a 2015 to 2018, it goes directly into your OBD2 port. If you have a 2018 or higher, you're going to need the bypass valve, and that goes, the bypass cable, I mean, that is going to be going into your trunk. So they did do a workaround, but it's going to be a little bit more expensive. This thing is so easy to actually operate. You basically put it into your OBD2 port. Let me go ahead and show you guys. I already installed everything. I kind of didn't want to do everything on screen because there is a learning curve. And, you know, you guys don't need to listen to me yelling and screaming at things. So you put the car in run. So you can see the Uconnect has SRT on it now. And there's the Hellcat splash screen. I tried doing the other splash screens, it's just not working. So you go to audio, which is screen number 6. And it's actually pretty simple. All you're doing is hit this arrow and the cancel button at the same time. Hold it down. And there you have it. There's the light show. And so you kind of just thumb around the settings. And if you find something that you want, you hit this middle button. Boom, it brings you right into that setting. And you kind of just keep thumbing around and figure out what modes you want. So I activated the SRT, everything SRT Performance, Super Track Pack, The paddle shifters were already good. Steering wheel, the steering, SRT. Okay, and so, it's pretty simple. You just keep thumbing through all these options and try and figure out which one you really want to activate. The comfort is the easy in, easy out. So I'm going to go into this menu. I'll show you. The splash screen, which is what I have, that's the Hellcat. I tried the 1320, I tried the Demon. None of them seem to be working other than the Hellcat. And if you don't activate it, then it just says Challenger. There's the easy exit. I put yes on that. And so really one of the biggest draws why I got this is because when you hit that Super Track Pack, now you have the SRT pages where you can hit track mode and you see the different adjustments here. You have sport, you could go custom, you have even the EVIC screens, you have the SRT type of gauges over here. Now, one thing that I kind of want to test out is the difference between sport and track. As you could see, the transmission changes, steering changes between sport and track. So with a Scatpack, I don't know how much of a difference these two modes are going to be. Still pretty cool. This wasn't in there. Actually, no, when I would hit my Super Track Pack, this was basically the standard Scatpack page, and then there was a performance pages right here. So that was the standard. Now when I hit the Super Track Pack, I'm met with this. Another thing is Valet Mode. So I'm gonna figure that out, and if I ever lend out my car, this thing will have decreased performance. So that's kind of the gist of what it is that the Tazer is offering. There's a couple of new features that I might be looking into, one of which is the car goes into some kind of a limp mode, or you can't even use it until you type in the PIN to get it moving. So I kind of want to test that out. That's something new. Now, the Tazer comes with a USB that you plug into a computer, and you can then plug it, you can download their app and get any updates that need to happen. So if they come out with some new gadgets or new items, you could go there, download it, and you're good to go. So, all right, I'm gonna fire this thing up, and we're gonna park the car properly.